morning, all. I'm Epstein with your morning flash update, and this update is for the morning of Wednesday, the 9th of October, 2024. Just getting on 8:30 a.m. Central Time. Stock market still pulling back. We're looking at the gold and the silver down, as well as copper getting hit pretty darn hard. And the reason copper getting hit hard, China made a blunder yesterday. They let this planning committee come out and say a bunch of nothing. If that was with President Xi's approval, big mistake. The market is going in copper now from roughly 480 down to 437. So this gives you an idea as to how much fluff was in the market. The same thing going on in the energies. One of the things that's happening there is people are questioning how serious is China with this stimulus. So China, in its response, said Saturday morning, they're going to come out with another comment on stimulus programs. We'll see what that is. The dollar, in the meanwhile, taking off against a number of the currencies right across the board today. And as we look at the grain market, well, this is going to be whipsaws. And you can see beans already with a 14-cent range. You're just getting markets all over the board, and I would expect that. This is that time of year where the harvest comes in. On rallies, farmers sell. On breaks, they do whatever. They can take it to the elevators. They can get rid of it. It depends where they're hedged up and what they want to do. So you've got to pay attention to that. In terms of the news of the day, so we had at 6 in the morning, the mortgage numbers, and of course they're down. I mean, all we've watched since the Fed made that 50 basis point cut is one thing. Rates climbing up because the market is questioning since then how strong is the labor market. At that meeting, the Fed chair said, what? He said that labor is now their main focus. They were scared about it. Well, we're going to find out how accurate that statement is because we're going to get the FOMC minutes coming out today at 1 o'clock, and traders will scrutinize that because labor is anything but weak at this particular point in time. U.S. August wholesale inventories at 9 o'clock come out, energy stockpiles. And by the way, did you see the API number? I almost fell out of my chair. I thought it was a misprint. An increase of 10 million barrels. People weren't really expecting that. Then on the international front, there was supposed to be a meeting today between Israel's defense minister and our Secretary of Defense. Guess what? That's all over. Netanyahu said don't go, and Netanyahu wants to talk to Biden. Biden hasn't talked to Netanyahu since August. So to say there's a chill is an understatement. That is not a chill. It's a complete freeze of relationships. And Israel's waiting to see what it's going to do with Iran. I wrote yesterday in detail about a Hezbollah proposal that was all over the news that's getting no press at all this morning. But it certainly sounds as though Hezbollah wants to walk away from defending Gaza. If that's the case, and they're not going to fire at Israel missiles in retaliation to Israel doing whatever it's doing in that area, well, doesn't that change the equation for Lebanon? I would think so. So there's a lot going on the international front. We're, now 30 days or so away from the election. That's coming. Hurricane Milton coming right now at the market. We don't know what the impact of that's going to be, but it isn't going to be good. I can share that with you. So with that, I'm Ira Epstein. We'll talk about this and a heck of a lot more tonight when we do our market wrap-ups. I'll probably put them out a little early. I have a private event I have to go to tonight, and you take care.